Man, the Grio almost gave me a heart attack. Look at this tweet. After nearly 27 years of marriage and 18 years of parenthood, Angela Bassett and Courtney Vance are gearing up for their next role as empty nesters. When I first read this, oh my God, they're getting a divorce. And it's like, oh man, why would you write it that way? After 27 years of marriage and 18 years of parenthood, Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance, it makes it seem like they're going to split up. But I guess these writers at the Grio, I think a lot of them never seen like a long-term couple, or they're just used to people splitting up, so they're just used to writing things like this. This is crazy. Even for the article, it says Courtney B. Vance and Angela Bassett are preparing. Preparing for what? Don't do that, Grio. Whoever the editor is, check your people. So let me go back to Angela and Courtney. I love Angela and Courtney. Courtney is a nice guy who won. Nice guys, when it comes to dating, are under assault. We are under assault because people say, well, you can't be nice. Don't be too nice. Nice guys are boring. It's like, you know what? Courtney B. Vance is a guy who was nice. And even Angela didn't date him. They were, she dated other dudes. Courtney was interested in her. Angela Bassett's a beautiful woman. And when they were younger, they say, man, I want you. And she was like, And she dated other guys. And he went off on his own. And then she realized those guys just wanted her for her body, or they didn't mentally stimulate her. And then she was single, and Courtney was still around. He's like, hey, I'm still here. And they got together, and they've been married for 27 years. You know how beautiful that is, especially in Hollywood, especially in this day and age where people don't even last that long. That's a beautiful thing. Even now, like Angela's on the cover of People magazine, and she was talking about how, their marriage isn't perfect, but they worked it out. I miss hearing people talking about how much they love that person, how much they admire that person. You don't hear that today. I never hear about love. I never hear about, I want to grow old with this person. I never hear, like, I don't know what I would do without this person. That's why I feel so bad for this younger generation, because they hardly have any role models. At least from the Gen X standpoint, like we had our parents, most of us had our parents together. There was some divorces that was popping up. But for the most part, we had our parents. Even if your parents did break up, they were together for a while. We had our grandparents. We had our aunts and uncles. We had our parents' family, friends. Like, there were so many people who were either married or in long-term relationships. It set a model for the rest of us. Now, there's a lot more single people now than it was in our parents' day. Dating's hard. Dating's so hard. But at least we had that model. And for the younger folks today, they don't have that same model. I guess you got Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they've had their ups and downs, but they're still together. And there's some other couples out there too. But who are the Denzels and Paulettes? Who are like Sam Jackson and his wife? Like when Denzel got with Paulette, they were still struggling actors. Denzel was not Denzel. Like, he was just a guy trying to find his way as an actor, and she was also an actress. And they've been together forever. Who's like that today? Like I mentioned, Will and Jada. Like, I thought Will and Jada were that couple. Even though when they first got together, even back then, it was kind of like, wow, I never would put them together. But it seemed like they were happy. But I guess we realized later that whole opposites attract thing really doesn't work that well. Maybe for a little while, but it really doesn't work that well. You got to have somebody. You don't have to like the same things. But does this person make you laugh? Do you make them laugh? Do you make you laugh? Can you be romantic to each other? Can you talk to each other? People don't talk to each other. You don't have to be best friends. I don't think couples should be their best friends. But I think you should be friends. You should be able, can I count on you? Can you count on me? Even with all my flaws, because everybody's flawed. As beautiful as I love Angela Bassett, she's flawed. As much as I admire Courtney B. Vance, and he's a nice guy, he's flawed. But they make it work. So Grio, don't do this again. Don't give us heart attacks. We love Angela and Courtney. Don't do that again.